Hi, I'm Leanne, and we're here for live meets with Kendrick Lamar.
Yes,
How are you doing?
I'm feeling good.
So you've been in London for how long now?
Man, I'm backwards. It's like a day and a half now.
Are you enjoying it? How's it going?
I love it. I love it, man. Had a crazy show last night.
What was the
Coming up.
vibe like?
Just a lot of energy, a lot of wild energy. Wasn't nothing peace and calm about that show.
That's good, that's good. That's typical London, really.
Yeah.
So let's take it right back to the start. You were originally called K-Dot.
Uh-huh.
So how have you evolved into Kendrick Lamar?
K-Dot's really, hood name. I grew up in the neighborhoods. All my homeboys calling me, so that'll never leave me when I go back to the neighborhood. Or people that know close, that's close to me. K-Dot was a student of the game, still is a student of the game, just learning his niches. And by the time I became my own person and adult, and adult in artistry, Kendrick Lamar came and have more story and more details than what I'm talking about, and more concept,
So you've released loads and loads of mixtapes over your time, from Training Day to C4 and your own albums. But now you signed with Dr. Dre.
Right.
So how has that been different for you, that transition from being independent to being signed?
I'm really in a blessed situation where nothing's really changed as far as the creativity. It's just on a bigger scale now. More people are looking at it. As far as the music, nothing has changed. I'm with a backing that obviously believes in what I've been doing and believes in my team. So they're giving us creative control and all the power to continue doing what we're doing, just taking it on a bigger scale.
Hustle a young nigga, fast money and freedom. Crash dummy for dollars. Know you die in a meet 'em, probably die in a minute. Just bury me with 20 bitches, 20 billion, and a top fitted.
For someone who, say, has never heard a Kendrick Lamar song, which tape or album would you recommend them to listen to?
I probably recommend one song, which is The Heart Part 2. It's matter of fact, it's on O.D. It's the intro. Kendrick Lamar O.D. is The Heart Part 2. It's the first song. You listen to that one song, then I think you'll get a pretty much of a good feeling of who I am and what I'm trying to do.
So let's talk about your album now. So Good Kid in M.A.A.d City.
Good Kid, MAAD CITY.
How does that sum you up?
It's really, it's not really, when I say good kid, it's not really speaking on me. That's the crazy part. A lot of people think it is, and that's the irony of it. I like to flip things. It's not really about me. It's about situations that I've been in, situations that my people have been in. It's really a whole story. I really don't want to give it away now. I think you want to listen to the album.
Temptation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how is it different compared to your previous releases?
It's nothing like Section 80, nothing like O.D. O.D. was really more so about, my generation. I mean, Section 80, O.D. was about me just a little bit. I think this one is, really answers all the questions that the interviews like to ask, about my family, about myself, and how I grew up and how I got involved into this and never did that, you know what I mean? And it all forms into, one big concept.
The lead single, The Recipe, you worked with Dre on that. What was that? How did that process come about, the track and making it?
Yeah, it was just really basically on me vibing in the studio. I was going through a bunch of beats. I heard that. As soon as I heard it, man, I got this feel, to bring back that unity that's been on the coast that we ain't seen in a long time. Same unity that Pac had, with California Love.
Is that something that's in the back of your mind now you are signed, to have that top 10, top 40, top 5?
My first ideal goal is to make, the best hip-hop album in the last 20 years. If one of them things come in between there, I wouldn't mind. You dig what I'm saying?
It's always a bonus.
Right, exactly. But my initial goal is to have one of the best albums you heard in the past 20 years.
So you also performed at Coachella with the Tupac hologram and all that chaos. So what was your first reaction from hearing about the hologram?
I was there, so it was a crazy feeling. I just liked it for the fact, the younger generation get to see, the impact of this guy, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, my little brother don't really know who Tupac is. He's 7 years old. But he see that hologram and, see his face going through the technology that he used every day on that computer. What he does, he go back and he look up Tupac music. Now he's able to hear Dear Mama and know the impact that he had.
Do you think in many, many, many years' time you'd like to come back as a hologram?
Probably not. I want to be alive.
But in the future.
As long as the people remember me and my music, that says a lot. However, through his music, hologram, fake aliens,
Fine.
you're gonna remember that music. That just shows you how powerful the music is.
So what is next for you? So because we got the first single, still got the momentum building up for that. What's next for you after that?
I'm gonna put out probably a few more records. Well, not a few, probably a couple at the most. Before the album drop, and we're just gearing up for that October 2nd debut. Yep.
Exciting time.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for your time. You've been watching Live Meets. Please don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment. It's nice speaking to you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.